What will happen if I have been reincarnated into a parasite in Minecraft? In this 100-day video, my mission is to spread the pandemic throughout the world as a parasite, unlocking all the parasite's special abilities by evolving to the highest level to be able to invade many civilizations, wipe out all humanity, and dominate the planet. I've worked so hard on this video, so if you like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This channel is very new, so I would be very appreciated. On the first day, I was born as a tiny level 1 parasite, with no arms, no legs, no brains, no jobs, no future. All I could do was wiggle around. This is the hive, the origin of this pandemic. This is where I can respawn and upgrade my parasite army. But right now, I still don't have any abilities or strength, so I had to go out and infect others to be able to evolve to a higher level. The first stage is the inborn stage. At this stage, I can only attack weak creatures such as sheep, cows, or chickens. For every life I take, I will gain 1 evolution point, and when I reach level 10, I will get my first ability. In that village, there was my first target, the sheep. But this village is protected by villager guards. They are the villagers who were armed with armor and weapons to protect the village from the parasites. So I have to stealthily hide myself under this layer of grass and get inside without being found. The first target is destroyed. Quite easy. And out of nowhere, a wild boar rushed to attack me. It was too strong for me at the moment, so the best I could do was run as fast as I could. Luckily, I escaped into an abandoned house safely and looted a few items such as a sword, a pickaxe, leather armor, and some food. Then I went back and took revenge on the wild boar. Now I can evolve to level 2. From the Buglin form, I have evolved into the Ruptor form. With more health and bigger size, I can now attack stronger creatures, like villagers and pillagers. To evolve further, I need to attack 5 targets. The next level I will evolve to is the Mangler form, with even bigger size and more tentacles. Now I can digest larger targets, and can transfer the disease to other living creatures. I was able to summon parasites that had lower levels than me, and now I will use my army to invade this village. Since I have unlocked the Ruptor, I can summon as many as I want. Even though the Ruptors were the weakest form, they were able to clap those villagers' cheeks very quickly and invade the entire village in just a few minutes. But the villager guards are much stronger. They could single-handedly slay a parasite. But not if there are more than one. I had spotted a group of villager guards on the hill. Parasites, attack! Our troops are overwhelmed in numbers and need more reinforcements. Another horde of parasites had joined the battle. Right now, I'm at level 9, so I need 1 more level to get to stage 1 and unlock the first ability. Evolve stage 1, Sharp Teeth. My teeth have evolved. When attacking a target, it will cause the target to bleed and lose health for a short period of time. And once I have acquired the first ability, I will be able to come to the hive and click on it. This is where I can upgrade and evolve my parasite army. And when I evolve to stage 1, I unlock the flying carrier. And now I will gather a large army to start the invasion on this planet. To be able to activate the ability, I have to click on it, and I will gain more health and more strength. Flying carrier can fly and had the ability to summon a group of smaller parasites. These guard villagers are no match for my armies. And then I suddenly encountered some desert guards in a nearby village. They are equipped with quite powerful weapons and come in large numbers. When they saw their leader being attacked, the parasite army immediately rushed to protect me. An archer is standing upstairs. The flying carrier will take care of him. A parasite found their way up and clapped him from behind. They have already evolved their intelligence. Just a few minutes, my parasite army invaded the entire village and destroyed all the people and animals here. Then, I led my army to invade the next village nearby. This village had no guards, only innocent villagers. I could hear the sound of villagers screaming in fear, running for their lives. At night, I approached a large structure in the desert, a sphinx statue. Once inside, I found out that deadly traps were set everywhere. Just one wrong step, and I will be unalived. So I had a big brain idea that I would summon a group of parasites to go in first and use them as bait to see if there were any traps ahead. And as expected, poisonous arrows were fired from the ceiling and mummies appeared from the walls. But they were weak, so I cleared this place in no time. Currently, I'm at level 19, so I only need one more level to evolve and gain the second ability, and this little guy will be my perfect prey. Evolution Stage 2. Claws Enhanced. My claws have evolved and can break blocks with ease and attack targets at a faster speed, slowing them down. And when I click on this ability, I will also increase my health bar, as well as increase my healing speed. My next evolution form is the Assimilated form. I now can steal the bodies of living creatures and control them. For example, here is the look of an infected human, looking extremely disgusting and nasty. And I also unlocked 3 more parasites to put into my army. Infected cows, infected horses, and infected iron golems. All infected parasites can disguise themselves, faking to be regular mobs. And then they will attack targets up close. I then led my newly upgraded parasite army to attack the village. And everything went quite smoothly because they were so strong. This village only has villagers and some guards, so cows and horses can destroy them all. And a new day has found a huge castle far away. It must have been built by some civilization. On my way, I suddenly got stopped by a mutant frog creature. It seems that the parasites are not the only creatures invading the planet, but there is also an army of human frogs. But this frog army was not as strong as the parasite army, so it was destroyed very quickly. When I came close to the castle, cavalry and archers rushed out to attack. So I used my strongest troop, the infected iron golem. It was pretty much the same as the iron golem, but with enhanced strength. Now I have to enter the wall as quietly as possible, so as not to be discovered by the guards, and then call out a large horde of parasites inside here and begin to invade the castle. And right now, knights rushed out from all directions to attack in extremely large numbers. Armed with spears, swords, bows, and shields, equipped with armor from head to toe. After a while of fighting, I found out that I had reached level 30 and unlocked a new ability, as well as evolved into a new form, the feral form. In this new form, I have increased stats such as health, damage, and speed, and has a new ability, Stage 3 Speed Evolve. When activated, my speed will be greatly increased, as well as the ability to jump high and have fall damage resistance. Then I continued to invade the castle, because inside many more guards were standing in every corner of this castle. The castle was quite large, so it took me a while. Activate Rage Mode. All the enemies have been defeated, every single one of them, not only men, but also women and children. Then I looted everything and crafted an emerald armor. After the war, I returned to the Hive to unlock 3 higher level parasites: Feral Villager, Feral Bear, and Feral Enderman. They are the evolved form of the infected parasites when they reach the kill count of 60. The abilities are pretty much the same, but got upgraded. The next day, I discovered a really large mine. When I went deeper inside, I discovered that there were 2 orcs guarding this mine. They are creatures quite similar to humans, but with ugly faces and superior strength. But that's not enough to defeat my horde of parasites. Level 40, Evolution Stage 4, Poison Clouds. Now I had the ability to shoot out poison, which exploded on impact and dealt poison effects on targets. Then I led an army, including infected villager, bear, and enderman, to clear out all the orcs in this place. A village was discovered in the distance, and many guards from the village rushed to attack. Feral Enderman, go! They have enhanced strength, speed, and health. Be able to leap at targets and teleport. The whole village was destroyed in just a few minutes. Then I headed back to the Hive to upgrade my army. unlocking 3 new parasites which were Primitive Aracanida, Primitive Reeker, and Primitive Devourer. After that, I evolved from the feral form into the primitive form. Over there is the kingdom of the Egyptians, guarded by heavily armed knights and swordsmen. They will be suitable targets for my newly evolved parasite army. The primitive parasites have the ability to slowly regenerate themselves after a fight. If they were unalived, their bodies would sometimes explode into poison clouds. With all 3 strongest forms of parasites, we raided the kingdom, destroyed all houses, burned all farms, and slayed all villagers. Then I looted everything and left. The next day, I spotted a huge wizard tower from afar. It was built side by side with a castle, and on top were several ballista turrets. They were launching arrows in a direction. Turns out, they were aiming at a village nearby, targeting the innocent villagers. The arrows were extremely big and long, and could one-shot any creature. So I decided to invade the castle with a big horde of parasites. This castle was the hardest one to siege because it was guarded by elite knights and wizards. Luckily, my parasites were strong enough to defeat them. I summoned the flying parasites to attack the turrets and archers on the walls first. They are the hardest ones to approach. The next morning, I reached level 50 and unlocked Predator's Eyes, which gave me the ability to see through blocks and night vision. When I right-click, all my stats will be leveled up, and all the targets nearby will be exposed. The parasite form I had evolved into was the adapted form. Really fat and huge, covering half the screen, I barely see the way. Headed back to the hive, I unlocked 2 more parasites. Adapted Bolster and Adapted Long Arms. They are the evolved form of the primitive form, with stronger with the same abilities, but all stats got upgraded so they are more powerful. The next day I invaded the tribal village resident by native people, which was very quick and easy, because all they had were wooden spears and wooden shields. What did they think they're gonna do with those sticks? Then I sailed to the sea to attack a pirate ship. After that, me and my parasites found a village of the giants. They were 10 feet tall, and the skin was made out of stone like walking mountains. I thought they were going to crush my army, but the parasite outnumbered the giants, and we had the victory. That night, I saw the biggest castle in the kingdom. It was fortified by stone walls, metal gates, and heavily armed knights. On the castle wall were ballistas and archers. To get inside, I need to break the gate, but then I fell into the lava trap. They must have known the weakness of the parasites is fire. But I've evolved to a very high level, so fire can't hurt me anymore. Now I have finally reached level 60, unlocking the ability to fly, and also evolved into the pure form. Along with 2 new parasites, which were the Adapted Summoner and Pure Warden. They are all powerful parasites with the ability to summon the affected creatures. Each one will summon 3 different parasites from the lower level. After that, my army and I invaded another empire and also earned our victory and evolved to stage 7, Devourer of Overworld. Unlocking the ability to explode a huge area and deal tons of damage to the enemies nearby. Also heal myself for each enemy I destroyed. Back to the hive to unlock 2 more pure form parasites. The pure light bomber and the pure overseer. They were all flying and ranged attack parasites, dropping bombs on the enemies and dealing insane damage. Then I continued invading other castles and villages until I reached stage 8, which were an orc village, a vampire mansion, a ghost castle, a woodland mansion, and another desert kingdom. Great evolution. Once activated, all my abilities and stats levels got maxed out, and I turned into a new form, the preeminent form. Also unlocked 2 more parasites at the preeminent level, the preeminent heavy bomber and preeminent wraith. 2 of the bosses in the mod. They were huge and super powerful. The whole kingdom was massacred and completely destroyed. From now on, all the pathetic humans are no longer my threats, they are just weak and small. I am now the superior being. They cannot hurt me. If they don't obey, they will be eaten. Now, to get to the max level and unlock the strongest parasite form, I will have to defeat and infect the strongest boss in the game, which was the Ender Dragon. Let's see if the Ender Dragon can handle my strongest parasite army. And after a really long fight, the Ender Dragon had been defeated. Now I have reached level 100 and unlocked the full potential of the Parasite Overlord. I can summon every form of parasite and invade the whole world. Nothing and no one can stop me now. This is the ancient form, the strongest form of all. I even could adapt to the damage I took and become immune to it. The final parasite I unlocked was the infected Ender Dragon. I can spawn them every time I want and control them to invade the world. And that was the 100 days as the parasites in Minecraft. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching!